Hi guys, welcome back to the second episode of Selfless Christmas Sewing. This time I'm going to be working on two projects because I'm running out of time, so I have to hurry up. I will be making pyjama set for my nephews. I will be using free pattern from vikisews, link down below. And the second thing that I'm going to be working on today is for my husband, and I'm going to make him a copy of his favorite sweatshirt. It's really simple pattern, so if you want to make something very similar, I'm letting you know that it's very quick, easy, and I think you're not going to struggle with a project like this. Before I start, quickly about the choice of fabric. So for the pyjama set, I'm going to use this cotton jersey, which is nice and thin. I think it will be perfect for this project. Of course, I'm gonna make another gift bag for him, the same like for my niece. And for my husband, I'm going to use this sweatshirting fabric, which is cotton. I don't really like to buy polyester ones because they tend to peel. So I hope this one will be good. It's really nice and warm from the inside. However, I will not be able to finish this project today as I am missing the ribbing. I wasn't able to find the same color in the shop, so I had to order it online, and crossing my fingers that it will come on time. I have my tea here, the weather update, we still have snow, and yeah, so I'm ready to start. Let's do it. I like this kind of projects because usually they are very fast. I can use my overlock machine, which always makes things easier. By the way, if I'm sewing with a thinner jersey, cotton, or sometimes viscose is very thin and fragile, I like to use a different type of thread. I don't know what's the name of it right now, but I will definitely add it to the Amazon store with all the other sewing accessories that I'm using. So head over there, just click on the link and you will find it. I find it that the stitch is even more elastic, which is really great if you are working with the thin jersey fabric. I guess what I'm going to do is first to pin the shoulder and sew it all together, and then I will continue to the sleeves. These are the pants, so we put them aside, and this is the okay. Test the stitch first before you start sewing, because sometimes the tension might be wrong and actually the stitch is not strong enough to hold two pieces together. Always test first. Now we have the same thing happening here and here, and now I will do the same thing for both. I will go ahead, grab the sleeves. I will be pinning them flat, which means like so over here, in order that I can flip everything right sides touching like so, and then together with the sleeve sew up the sides. I like to do this method especially when I'm working with a jersey or sweatshirting fabric. I forgot to put marks on the pattern pieces, so I didn't know which is front and back of the sleeve. Basically, the more curvy side is the back, and the one that is more straight, then this is the front. Honestly guys, I don't know how I would do this without my tailor's hem. If you don't have one, go ahead and get yourself. With this piece I will be actually soon done. for today. So I just need to sew up the sides, and this is basically how it's going to look like. As you can see, very simple and basic sweatshirt, but this is the kind of thing that you always go for because it's easy to wear. And I know that the other one that he bought, he likes it so much, so I'm hoping he will like this one as well. For the other one, I'm going to do basically the same thing. So let's spin it all and run it through the overlock machine. This is basically the stage I'm going to get to today. I can't do more, but I think that you have pretty good idea how it will end up. I think I also ordered quite very similar color of the ribbing, so hopefully it will turn out well. The only thing that I'm a little bit questioning is sleeves, and especially the bottom part. I'm just not sure if I made it wide enough, but for now it looks a little bit skinny to me. However, it's going to stay how it is. And as for the pajama set, it looks exactly the same. So the top is like this. For now it's without the cuffs and without the neckline. However, I'm going to jump to the pants, and while I will be pinning, there is one thing that I would like to talk about. Okay guys, so I wanted to address some comment that I got on my last video. First of all, I didn't want to comment on it, but then I realized that maybe I know there is many new people here on this channel that probably haven't watched the video where I introduce myself and talk a little bit more about my background and all the things. So I thought that's quite logical that people don't know certain things, and of course I cannot blame anyone for that. And also, if I just reply for the comment, I think that less people would read it and know about it. If you want to know more about me, then just click on this video and you will have a basic information there. Yeah. So I got a comment saying that I should be generous and share my designs, and of course if I must be making enough money to be able to afford to share it for free. So there is two things that I want to address for this comment. First of all, I never said that I am professional pattern designer. I don't have any knowledge in this. I'm just a beginner, and I keep saying this, but I understand there are new people and maybe you get the wrong idea, which I don't know. I will take it as a compliment if you think that I'm professional, but I am not. I'm just like you. Only I have a YouTube channel and I share what I make, my experience, sometimes my advice. You know, I have only one friend actually in real life who is interested in sewing, and you know, it's nice to be able to talk to someone or share what you are doing if you have any hobby, I believe. In that video that I linked here, I also explained that that would be in future my big dream, but I didn't attend fashion school. So for me, basically the only option I see possible is to take courses of professional pattern making, which are not cheap. And that comes to the second part of this comment, which is that I probably can afford to make patterns for free. I don't have to share how much I'm making on YouTube, but in another way. I don't want anyone here to think that I don't care about you guys. As I said, I can't do patterns for other people. I can't do different sizes. There is so much that goes into it. And second, I just recently got monetized, so I have been earning money from YouTube just for a few months, and what I'm basically getting is approximately around 60-70 euro per month, which 30% is taken by YouTube immediately and 20% is taken by taxes. So that's left me with the 50% what I make, 50% of 70 euro. You can count it by yourself how much that is. I think that it's never a good idea to make assumptions about anyone and anything, because most of the time you might be wrong. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just wanted to explain this because I really would be sad if someone think that I don't care about you, which is not true. For those who didn't know, I'm saying this, now you will know, and I'm not going to repeat it again, so I guess that's it. As soon as I am going to take this course, which is costing thousands of euros as per my research, I will need more time to save that much money. Until then, I will share my makes, I will share my experience, my advice. Yeah, until then, I will find all the free patterns for you that exist. Don't you worry, I will always make that research for you. You know, big companies, I think they more likely are able to afford to make some free patterns from time to time. Now, let's continue because I am running out of time. Both legs are finished. Now it's time to join them together. So as always, one needs to be wrong side out and the other one right side out. And basically what I'm going to do now is to slide one into the other, pin it all the way here and sew it. By the way, I would like to remind you again that these patterns are for free. Guys, my battery died, so meanwhile I sew up all the cuffs and also neckband. This was the first time actually I bring my sewing machine for this project, and it is just sew the cuffs on the side, you fold it in half and you have cuff. The next thing that I did, I took the elastic and I sew it here to join it together, and then simply pin it all the way around the waist, stitch it all up while pulling the elastic, not the fabric. I bring my overlock again and we can continue. Hopefully the battery will hold. So guys, it's another day. Somehow I don't feel greatest today. I think I might be getting sick, so if you hear my voice being a little bit weird, that's why. However, things happened. Yesterday my camera died and I was on the way to finish the neckline and all the cuffs on the hands and also on the top of the pyjama set. I changed my mind and I want to update you about it because for sure one day you will face the same issue or you already did. So let me show you in details what has happened. Yesterday I did cuffs on the bottom part of the pants, but the issue is that I decided not to use ribbing but instead the same fabric like for the entire set. And the problem is that this fabric it is of course elastic, it's jersey, but it is not as elastic as ribbing would be. So basically the rectangles that you are sewing into tube and then attaching to this part are just very small. I was stretching it out as much as I could, and at the end I am not really convinced about the final result. So I went ahead and I cut it off, and I'm just going to hem it normally without any cuffs, and I think that will be also fine. By the way, my nephew just came to visit my parents, so that was a great opportunity. I had a look at him, and to be honest, these pants are quite long. He's definitely shorter than me, and these pants maybe would fit me right now as per the length. So I think at the end it will be even better if I cut the cuffs off. I did the same thing for the cuffs here. I'm not going to use at all any ribbing. And for the neckline, this is the original neckband and this is a new one. You can clearly see it's much longer, and basically I just measured the circumference of the neckline from the pattern piece and then I multiply by 0.9, and this is how I got the length of the rectangle. So this is what I did. I also did the elastic. I think I prefer to first just sew the tunnel and then insert the elastic and just secure it on few places like a side seam. I think it looks much cleaner in this way. I'm not 100% convinced about this method. Yeah, so next time I'm just going to stick with my old trusted methods. See that
love you.
I've been out running all day.
I must say there was a point when I thought I'm going to give up, but now it's finished, so let me show you how it turned out. As you already saw, this is the sweatshirt. Don't worry, I'm going to update you with another video how it all ended up and how it will look like. So I think by then it will be finished. I'm quite satisfied with it. And the second thing that is finished for today is this set of pajamas. As I said, I decided to make it without cuffs at the bottoms and also the top. I think it looks nice like this. At the end of the day, it's just a set of pajamas, so you know, it's not that important, and he's 11 years old. I think he's going to be fine with it. I think also for 11 years old boy, considering that this is the set of pajamas, I think print is acceptable. Really nice color, if you ask me. For the neckline, you can see there is no tension on it or anything. It's really nice, so it was worth it to count it again and cut a new piece. Otherwise, it would be all just bunched up here, and yeah, it wouldn't look really nice. That's it from me today. I'm going to pack these presents before somebody will find them, except this one, of course. And I will see you next week with another one from the series Selfless Christmas Sewing, and I think it's going to be the last one. So see you then. I hope you are all doing well. Merry Christmas, or whatever you are celebrating. I hope you are with your loved ones, with your family, friends, and that you are having a great time. Love you all, take care, and see you soon. Bye!